Hello, hello! Welcome to another episode of Chat with Cat, where I have real chats with real people about real life. And today, you get to chat with me. I'm just pulling up my notes, so give me two shakes. It was up and then it shut off. But on today's Chat with Cat, I wanted to talk about the choices you make and the words you use and how it creates the life that you live. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is what choices are you making throughout your day, throughout your week, that are impacting the life that you're living now. And choices come down to where your focus is at. And one thing I really noticed lately for myself was, am I choosing to be focused on what I want or what I don't want to be happening in my life? And it's so easy, you guys, when you hear one person complain, to get sucked into that vortex of negativity and be like, oh my God, I know, the traffic, me too, and then I was late, and and then all of a sudden your whole day is just a mess because you decide that the traffic or the weather just created a hot mess express for you. So then your whole day goes to hot mess express. Do you feel me on that? Have you guys ever had that happen? I'm sure you have. So what are you focused on? And the best way to look at it is that, are you focused on the things that you want, or are you focused on the things that you don't want? And do you want it bad enough, or do you not want it? Because let's look in terms of health. I wanted to be in better shape, literally, for the last 4 years. It's not that I don't go to the gym, because I do. I honestly just can't not go now. It's just such a habit. But it comes down to the eating and the prepping and the taking time to actually put the effort and energy into what is going to help me stay on track. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want it bad enough. So what needed to shift for me was I actually saw a fitness post from somebody that said, if I don't get to where I want to go, I didn't want it bad enough. And then I was like, I don't want it bad enough. Because if I wanted it bad enough, I would get it done. And I know with conviction that everything I set my mind to, everything that I've wanted bad enough in my life, I have achieved. And I know that you can do the same thing too. I've been in fitness competitions. I've done fitness challenges. I have gone in multiple businesses. I have learned so much from every experience and every opportunity that has come my way. Did I always get the result I wanted? No. But here is what happened. Along the way, it grew me as a person. I got to learn about building relationships. I got to learn new skills that help me develop not only professionally, but personally as well. And sometimes that is the stuff that you need in order to reach that next level. There's all these building blocks that have to go into place to build a solid foundation before you reach that next level of you, that next version of you that can handle when a challenge comes up and smacks you in the face. So sometimes it's just coming down to, do I want it bad enough or do I not want it? And I want you to think of something you really are working towards in your life right now and say, obviously I don't want it bad enough or I would get it done. And see if that works for you, because sometimes you can say, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. But in the back of your mind, you're not willing to change the choices, the decisions, the habits that are keeping you where you're at right now. So once you discover if you want it bad enough or not, you have to get real with yourself, take responsibility for where you're at right now, say, okay, this person that I am today got me here. I want to go here. So what are the steps I need to take in order to get to that next level, to get to my goal? And you guys, it's not going to be just a straight up path like that. It's going to be like, the little squiggly line, but that's where all the growth comes in. Because if you just had a straight line, it would be easy, it would be effortless, which I'm not saying things can't be, but you wouldn't learn, you wouldn't grow, you wouldn't gain any new skills, you wouldn't have any new insights, you wouldn't have these mind-blowing epiphanies, these intuitive nudges that teach you how to really tap into the energy of who you are. So, do you want it bad enough? The next thing I wanted to chat about is the words you're using. When you get caught up in these cycles and you start saying, oh, well, I can't do this. Oh, I can't, I don't have time. Oh, I can't, I don't have money. Oh, I can't, I don't have any energy. I'm too tired. When you start saying things like that, or I can't, it's too expensive. I can't, I'm too busy. Then what happens is you just create that scenario in your mind to play out in your life because you believe more in the fact that you can't than you can. So one way to shift from that can't coming up a lot is, well, is what I'm focused on in my control or out of my control? Because the things you're telling yourself you can't do, I bet you none of it's in your control. So if you're somebody that's always like, oh, I never have any time, I'm too busy. Well, is it in your control or is it out of your control, the things that are taking up your time? And if any of you use work or a job or whatever saying, oh, it takes up all my time, I don't have any, I'm calling your fluff, okay? Because there's people that run businesses that are literally on 12 hours a day. And I'm not saying they're working 12 hours a day, but they could get calls at any time. They could be with clients at any time. And they're making it fit into their day because they want it bad enough. There's people that work jobs, that go to the gym in the morning, that come home and do their meal prep at night, that get all their houseworks done, that build businesses on the side. You know, like, busy people get shit done because they value time. So if you're saying that you're busy and you feel like you're not getting anything done, you don't value your time enough to make it work. That's as simple as it is. What else can we talk about? The can't. So when you're switching your focus from what can't, or what things can't I do, or can't I get done because of XYZ, shift it to like, well, what is in my control? So what is in your control? If you say you're too busy all the time, you can't get things done, you can't meal prep, you can't get your laundry done, whatever it is, can't build your side business, you just don't have time for any of it, what can you do? Do you have maybe a 15-minute window at some point? Maybe you're driving home, you can listen to an audiobook or a podcast that helps you get in the mind frame of building your business, that helps you get in the mindset of losing weight or whatever your goals may be. Can you stop somewhere on your way home and get something done and then go home? You know, like, there's so many things that you can start to do just by shifting your focus from what's in my control or what's not in my control to what is in my control. And when you start to just focus on the things that are in your control, boom, like that, you guys, shit manifests fast. Magic starts to happen fast. So there's 3 words I'm going to challenge you on. The first one that I want you to completely eliminate from your vocabulary, and this is a worldwide problem: expensive. Nothing is expensive, okay? You just don't see the value in the exchange. That is it. It's not expensive. You just don't see the value. Because if you think you're trading money for whatever it is that you're buying, you're not. You actually are trading your time and your energy that you put in to receive that money. And now when you're giving that money or that energy away, you don't see the value of swapping it because you don't see it coming back to you. That's a whole nother mindset shift you can work on. Nothing is expensive. And when people, fiery cat's coming out right now. When people tell me eating healthy is expensive, I want to bitch slap them. Because here's the thing. You go buy a bag of chips now that costs $5 or $6. It used to cost $3. You can get 10 bananas and a bag of apples for that same price. I don't give a shit. Prove me wrong. I will prove you right all day long. So come at me. But here's the thing. Eating healthy is not expensive. You're just not planning ahead your meals and what you're going to eat throughout the day and throughout the week. So you're frivolously spending on all of this stuff and constantly like putting stuff together and leaving it and winging it at the end of the night or the end of the day or in the morning when you're getting ready. Whereas if you had a plan with what you need for the day, even if you have it not cooked yet, but even if you have it ready to go, like you cut everything up, everything's portioned out, all you need to do is throw it in the oven, throw it in the air fryer when you get home, whatever it is done. You don't need to keep going to the grocery store. You don't need to buy extra shit. It saves you a ton of time because now you're not frantically going at all these meal times and snack times or running out and grabbing fast food because you didn't plan ahead. So, yeah. Second word I want you to eliminate is try. Trying is lying, straight up. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to the people you're saying it to. if you are somebody that says, oh, I'll try and make it, oh, I'll try and get that done, oh, I'll try and do this, you're fucking lying. Just accept the fact that you don't want to do it and grab your pants and pull them up and stop being a pussy and just say it. Because chances are you're just scared of hurting someone's feelings. Well, guess what? Lying to them is hurting them more. So stop saying try. Trying is your excuse to get out of what you don't want to do instead of just saying you don't want to do it. And it doesn't benefit anyone. When somebody tells me, oh, I'll try, if I put on a course or if I want to meet them somewhere, oh, I'll try. Well, no, you either put it in your schedule or you don't. Like, there's no try. There's no in between. You either want to do it or you don't want to do it. Be bold. Make a move. Stand up for yourself. Build your confidence. Have a backbone. These are the things, you guys, that we're so used to hearing. Society has programmed us to have all these pussy words in our mind because we don't have a backbone anymore. We don't stand on our ground. We don't stand for our beliefs and our intuition. Stop doing it. Third word, eliminate. Right now. Can't. You can. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can accomplish your stuff, your dreams, your goals, anything that you want. You can do it. Prove me wrong. What was the last thing that you said you can't do that you actually got done? A lot of people say, oh, I can't do my laundry, I'm too busy. Well, guess what? Does your laundry get done eventually? Yeah, so you can do your laundry. Stop saying you can't. I can't get in shape. Have you been in shape before in your life? Okay, well then you can. So stop lying to yourself. Eliminate those 3 words over this next 7 days and come back in the comments and tell me how your life has completely changed and transformed and shifted. That is all for me today. I hope you like the fiery, fun side of this, and I am so excited to be jumping back on this podcast and getting it going again. So thank you for tuning in to another Chat with Kat. I hope you have the most magical day and you can do anything you set your mind to.